Yeah, didn't you guys try to execute a search warrant like a couple weeks ago?
Not here. I was told by municipal that I can't.
What?
Because I can't investigate livestock. Because you guys are technically post-certified, you can issue a cruelty ticket for a goat, but I can't.
See, and I thought it was EPSO deputies were the only ones who did livestock.
Well, they are, but then EPSO called me and said I need to find a sheriff that's deputized.
A city
cop that's deputized. So we reached out to Gina, Lieutenant Seago. We reached out to her, and then she said that she was going to reach back out to El Paso County Sheriff's Office to see what they can do. But moral of the story is I have to get this goat out of here today. If you want to go look at it, it's bad.
Does it like need to be euthanized?
Yeah. Or she says she has a veterinarian on the way, but she's flaky, so I don't believe her.
Like a stick or a ball or something?
Let me call Seago real quick.
Okay, just let her know. She knows about Jameson. Just let her know that we're out here right now and we have to try to get something resolved.
Hi, LT, it's Christensen. Hey, I'm out here off Castilla regarding Jameson the goat. I don't know. Apparently, Humane said they spoke to you last week when they were trying to execute a warrant, and apparently they can't, but PD can if we have a deputized officer. Does any of this sound kind of familiar? So today it sounds like goat got its head stuck and is like bleeding and probably needs to be euthanized. So they need to remove the goat, which it would be the seizure, but then also have the cruelty summons issued, but that can only be issued by, I thought, EPSO or something like that. But then EPSO said we have to have a deputized officer, and she said that you were kind of following up and what's your name?
Sergeant Pashone. She's been talking to Lieutenant Naparowski.
Yeah, I'm on a call for service right now. I'm with Animal Control with one of their sergeants. Okay. 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 Okay, and they weren't here to execute the warrant. We got the lady called in saying her goat's head was stuck and fire came out to try and cut it out. So they're not actually, I don't even know if they have the search warrant here. So that's kind of, it's more in progress than the search warrant. I just know that that's what they were trying to last week, essentially. But they're saying that they need to take possession of the goat based on its condition today. Let me ask that real quick. Do you guys have a search warrant for the goat to take possession of the goat right now?
I have a search warrant, but I sent it to municipal and they denied it. They said that somebody else has to write it.
So they had one written.
I can send to you.
So they had one written, and apparently they sent it to the Muni courthouse, and the judge said, no, you guys don't have the authority. It has to be that. So. Let me ask her that, cause yeah, that's. Can I? Sorry, I'm just pulling the sergeant away from the lady. I'm gonna just put you on speaker so you can kind of hear. All right, so you guys need to take the goat today?
Yes.
What legal authority or doctrine do you guys use for seizing animals during something like this?
We usually do the state cruelty code. And so she's failed to obtain veterinary care for this goat.
Okay.
Have you seen the goat?
No, not yet.
So it's got a very necrotic wound on the top of it.
Okay.
And back in September, we had issued her a warning to get veterinary care for the goat.
Okay.
She has not yet since gotten it, and it's only gotten worse.
Okay. But so do you guys have the lawful authority to take this goat, or what do you need from PD necessarily?
So from PD, I guess essentially what would be happening is PD would be issuing the ticket for state cruelty, and then we would be impounding. We would be just the shelter that's holding on to the animal. Does that make sense?
So we don't have the legal, we as the police department does not have the legal authority per statute to enforce cruelty to animals against livestock.
Okay.
So that has to be done through the El Paso County Sheriff's Office, and I know that they've been kind of giving you the runaround about sending a commissioned officer, PD officer out there. The problem is they stopped commissioning our officers.
Okay.
So are you guys on scene right now, or what is happening right now?
Yeah, we're on scene right now.
Okay, can you seize the goat without EPSO being there, and then they at a later date can issue the summons, or does that all need to happen at the same time?
Well, I can't technically seize it because it's livestock, because I would be seizing it under an investigation into cruelty to animals. So I think that's kind of where my hang-up would be. So, I mean, honestly, we would probably want it all done at once.
Okay, let me call EPSO. I mean, if you guys can give me a few minutes, let me call EPSO and try to get a supervisor to get somebody over there.
Okay, thank you so much.
All right, I'll call you back, Jake.
All right, LT, and we'll just hold tight as keeping the peace at this point. So,
Sounds good.
all right,
Got a lot of people.
All right,
Bye.
thanks.
I guess there's another situation too, and this is completely unrelated to seizing the goat. He would probably tell you more. I guess there has been some, Flores, one of the other officers here, because he's been dealing with this all day. I guess it was mentioned that one of the property managers here hit Jameson in the head with a pickaxe. So the fire
the goat?
department, yes.
Jameson's a goat, right?
Jameson's
okay.
the goat, yes. And so the fire department was actually called because he was stuck behind this connex over here and a concrete wall. So there's a ton of blood down there. And so I think Flores got the property manager to come by, and I think he's going to try to talk to him. But if he, I guess, is guilty, that's aggravated cruelty to animals. So
We can't enforce that because it's against livestock. So it's
attacked livestock. Would
yeah.
that be?
Yeah.
Okay.
So keep you guys up to speed. Just got off the phone with Lieutenant Seagoat. They tried writing a search warrant about a week ago for this goat. Turns out that EPSO deputies are the only ones who really can enforce cruelty to livestock. They originally called EPSO. EPSO said no, have a deputized PD officer come out and do that.
It's been a nightmare. I've been doing
Per
this
Lieutenant
for 30
Seago, we are not deputized for that kind of stuff and things like that. So Seago's now calling EPSO to get a supervisor to get EPSO to come here because it would be EPSO's case to do the criminal animal cruelty to livestock. If it wasn't livestock, these guys could act on it and things like that, but a goat is considered livestock. So we're kind of hanging tight to ensure the peace and make sure someone doesn't try to run with the goat and take it before the proper authorities.
Where's the goat at now?
Up here, if you guys want to.
We got it out.
You got it.
Yeah. We might actually try and snake our vehicle out here in a little bit.
Okay.
You don't want to stay?
Well, I think our part's pretty much done.
Yes.
So we're kind of in a holding pattern, essentially. Huh?
Who's the other?
The lady who got her goat stuck. She's the one who called, right? Who said her goat was stuck?
She called us last night and told us her goat was dead.
I feel like her name pops up in animal calls an awful lot.
Oh, so she actually filed an IA complaint against a CSPD officer in April of 2022 for mishandling her goat.
Okay.
So that's where that brought up.
That's who this person is.
Yes.
Okay.
And because the George unit stuck the goat in the back of her vehicle. Little did she know that George unit owns goats, so she knows how to handle goats. But she was upset at how the goat was handled. So that's why she's pissed. If you hear about the
To Paul 7, this sounds like a perfect...
I'm trying to say, is there like goat handling lessons that we need to do, or
Yeah.
to handle
No, she handled the goat great. She's got
of
the
the goat.
whole body cam footage on her Facebook. She has a Facebook called James Goat Boy Movie. And it's basically watch Jameson die live.
They're together now.
Yeah.
The dots have been connected.
So yeah,
2 Paul 17, we're code 4. We're trying to work through this.
today is to remove this goat and get it back here because we've been trying to
You
remove
have
this
to have
goat
90
since
hours
September.
for CSPD.
Yes.
Is it probably managing here or something?
No, she just lives in one of the connexes.
According to the owner of this place, she comes and opens the gates for him. She's allowed to stay here. She's got a lot up there. I've been to there.
But none of it's our jurisdiction.
Yeah, I got that.
So, and they can't remove the goat. Is there any exigent circumstances that allows you to, like, does that goat need medical attention right now? Is us delaying this preventing that?
No,
No? Okay.
no. I mean, the wound's necrotic, but it's not.
Okay.
It's not actively dying right now.
I don't know.
Okay.
It can breathe just fine.
If you
Okay.
It may be in extreme amounts of pain, but it's a goat, so goats can handle pain. So no, it's not exigent. Otherwise,
Okay.
I totally would have just stuck the goat in my truck right away and just said, "Hey, sorry, it was exigent."
Yeah, that's what I was just ensuring that we're not just sitting here waiting
Yeah, no.
for
Do you
the
guys
phone
wanna go
tree.
take a look at the goat?
I'm here. I got to see it now.
A man after my own heart.
Once we kind of look at this, if you guys want, I'll move my cruiser over here. I don't know whose truck that is. Someone else showed up.
I think that's the
Property owner.
That's the owner's. And then we'll probably need that vehicle moved because I don't want to hit anything. Because that's paperwork, and I hate paperwork. Ask these guys. What's my number one rule, Obi? There you go.
That's mine too.
Originally?
Yeah, when the horn issue happened.
2 years ago.
Okay.
So we didn't break anything off when we go down. That injury was there when we got there.
Yeah, it wasn't like this when he went missing. But since Halloween night, the day after Halloween is when he went missing.
Yeah, this is pretty bad.
Yeah.
Have you been able to get a hold of your vet? Is she on her way?
Yeah, she said, well, I texted her and she knows what's going on.
Okay.
She's all the way on the other side of Denver.
Okay.
But my phone was ringing, I forgot to check it.
Dog does that big hair. It's not just reflection from the truck.
But I just went to court over all this and Judge Cole, that's why he
So we're going to get out of here.
quick set the.
I'm not gonna move my cruiser so they can back out.
Go forward.
Knows what's going on with it, and he didn't want you guys taken, so I don't know. He said, I don't think they can do that. Blah, blah, blah.
Mm.